Welcome everyone. My name is Jordan and my pronouns are she, her. Today I will be informing you about gender-inclusive language. First, it's important to denote that sex assigned at birth and gender are two distinct concepts. Biological sex consists of physical and physiological characteristics and is often limited to a binary. The gender binary is a system of gender classification in which all people are categorized as being either male or female or feminine, masculine, no in between. This gendering system has become outdated. Gender is much broader, consisting of gender identity or how you understand your gender and how you want to be perceived by society. Gender also includes gender expression, which is one's expression of their gender identity through appearance and behavior. Fashion and voice inflection are just two types of gender expression. Second, it is important to keep in mind that sex and gender are historically and culturally constructed concepts that operate along a continuum. In other words, our perception of gender changes over time and across cultures. You can maximize acknowledgement and respect for non-binary folks by using gender-inclusive language whenever possible. So, here are some of the ways you can use more gender-inclusive language. First, use genderless language if the gender of the subject is unknown or if they identify their preferred pronoun as the singular they. Second, if someone expresses their pronouns to you, use their correct gender pronouns when speaking directly to them or referring to them in conversation to show respect for all gender identities. Commonly listed gender identities include non-binary, which refers to any person whose gender does not fit the gender binary of male or female. Continuing, agender refers to a person who does not identify with any particular gender. Someone who identifies as pangender identifies with more than one and sometimes all genders. Genderqueer, as defined by the Oxford English Dictionary, encompasses any individual who crosses over or challenges their society's traditional gender roles or expectations. Referencing the Indian Health Service, Native American Two-Spirit people are male, female, and intersexed individuals who supersede gender roles with traits unique to their status as Two-Spirit people. Two-Spirit identity is widely believed to be the result of supernatural intervention in the form of visions and dreams, and is sanctioned by tribal mythology. In many tribes, Two-Spirit people fill special religious roles as healers, shamans, and ceremonial leaders. Third gender folks identify as neither, both, or a combination of male and female genders. For the sake of time, I only defined the genders less commonly known. This is not a comprehensive list. Multiple sources list over 50 different gender identities. If there is any term or concept in this presentation that you do not know or would like to learn more about, all sources are listed in the description box. Commonly listed gender pronouns include she, her, hers, herself, he, him, his, himself, they, them, theirs, themselves, and they, zir, or zir, hers, or hers, zirself, or herself. We've all misgendered someone or misused they as a singular pronoun, so understanding the proper usage rules prevents those awkward and sometimes even harmful situations. In saying that, mistakes do happen. The best way to self-correct after misgendering someone is to apologize, correct yourself, and keep it moving. If you find it necessary, talk to the individual privately at the proper time. Just don't make it a big ordeal. Moreover, non-binary labeling when using a noun in place of a pronoun effectively disrupts the gendering of language. First, include non-binary individuals in your use of relational terms. Say partner, not boyfriend or girlfriend. Say sibling, not brother or sister. And say child, not son or daughter. Second, create space for all gender identities by updating your occupational terms. Use server, not waitress or waiter. Actor, not actress or actor. Humankind, not mankind. You get the gist. These simple shifts in language can go a long ways in cultivating a more gender-inclusive society. In conclusion, research has found that countries that use more gendered language have less gender equality. In contexts where language tends to operate on a binary, this gendered rhetoric impacts how people perceive gender expression. Lera Boroditsky, a professor of cognitive science at the University of California, San Diego, declared, "Even what might be deemed frivolous aspects of language can have far-reaching subconscious effects on how we see the world. The gendering of language not only disregards gender nonconforming folks, but creates cultural ideals and expectations surrounding the acceptable types of gender expression within a given society." The American Psychological Association found in an examination across 45 world languages that language shapes prejudice against women and non-binary individuals. You can maximize acknowledgement and respect for non-binary folks and mitigate prejudice by using gender-inclusive language whenever possible. Next time you introduce yourself to someone, try sharing your pronouns to make the other person feel comfortable sharing their gender pronouns, and to raise social consciousness about gender-inclusive language.